Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's been an interesting day for me. Oh no, the communication with the Mass Effect 2 server has interrupted. Well, damn.
Oh no.
However,
cancel.
are we gonna play this single-player, choice-focused RPG with, oh, it doesn't matter, because why would it matter? Yeah. Welcome back. It's Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, straight up, one of my favorite games of all time, up there with like Burnout Takedown, Pokemon Crystal, Breath of the Wild. Mass Effect 2 is fucking awesome. It's probably the best game that BioWare has ever made.
I want to take a second here to consider the main menu of the first game, and now consider the main menu of this one.
Yes. Well, the main menu of the first game was all like chill vibes, man.
But it was also JPEGs.
It was JPEGs, and it was like, here's all of the characters that you're gonna meet, and then you load into Mass Effect 2, and it's like, hey, do you want to load into the Cerberus network? Do you know that DLC is available? Also, the server timed out because the server doesn't exist anymore. But no, like in general, yeah, it's much shinier. It looks very good.
It looks like someone cared about it.
It does. We're gonna go ahead and import our Mass Effect 1 character. Good old
The saga continues.
Eva Shepard at level 37. Yeah, so there's a lot to go through with this game. As I was saying at the top, we have the big texture mod installed, so that's going to be at least one thing that's it's going to be different. There's also a absolute ton of DLC, and for this first episode, I don't have it installed because there is just so much of it, and I kind of decided to start this at the last minute. Because of the way that a lot works, it may just break the game when I install all of it, so stay tuned for that, we'll see. But for today, it's just the game as it is. I think, like, one of the characters and maybe something else is in here. But, yeah, let's see. So, our name is Eva Shepard. We are level 37, engineer, psychological profile. We ended up being a paragon. Despite being kind of an asshole, we were a paragon. Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Cade Nolenko did not survive Vermeer. What a shame. And the council was saved.
Yeah, I fucking bet they do.
Also, keep in mind that when we started that thing and it was like, oh no, the servers went down, it was just like a big splash of EA in the background. I appreciate it's a signaling of the end.
Much like
Shepard
this.
did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy. And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Right away, we're in here with like the super star-studded cast. Fucking Yvonne Strahovski is one thing, and then you've also got Martin Sheen of The West Wing, and it's like, oh, okay. We're really getting into it. You can tell Mass Effect 2 had a lot more money. Like, you can tell right away.
You can tell the second you get to the main menu.
Yes. And that train just keeps on rolling. Very similar flyby to the flyby in the first
Disengaging FTL
game,
drives.
only this one is significantly
syncs
higher
active.
res.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're
Board
wasting
is
our
Seth
time.
Green.
4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Presley looks a lot better too.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a
Johnny
cruiser.
Mnemonic
Doesn't
style,
match any known signatures.
like heads-up display.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Man, the Normandy is so cool.
The Normandy is really cool. You ready to watch it get fucked up?
Presley!
Kinetic barriers
Like
down.
really fucked up?
Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that
Multiple
fire
hull
out.
breaches. It is going off right away.
Oh yeah.
Ashley, not content with surviving the first game, needs to run into an open fire in the first 5 minutes of the second.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
They better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Just go.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Oh my god. That's not what I
Commander.
meant.
Get the hell out of here!
That's what I meant.
You got there in the end.
Shepard
That's
is
what
like
matters.
Shepard is kind of like
Everybody
the
in. Go,
grandma
go,
who
go.
occasionally says really racist things, but she's not actually a grandma yet.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's grisly. I still think the Normandy's pretty cool. Man, it can't even fly straight.
It can't even fly like anything approaching straight.
Alright, time to get right into it. You'll notice right away,
Mayday!
camera is way pushed in. It looks good. It looks really good.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
I mean, this all looks bad, but it looks good bad.
Hold together.
It's good how bad it looks. That's good. It's good. It's good.
Right.
That's good.
This is one of my favorite openings in games. Because it's like right away, the first 5 minutes, the status quo is gone.
Eradicated.
I need to talk to Joker. Joker, I need to talk to Joker.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
I don't think so, man.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no. They're coming around for another attack.
Also, the design of this thing, very unlike anything we've seen before.
It's... I could be off the mark on this one, but the impression that I got is like it's a big asteroid that was converted into a ship.
Watch the arm.
Kinda. It's got that going on, and it's got a little something else going on. And I won't bring it up until we see it the second time, but I really like the design of that ship.
It seems like it's less of a ship and more of a flying cannon.
Right. It's also massive. Like, the Normandy is big, but that thing is just ridiculous.
Man, I wish this Discord streaming thing sucked less.
Yeah, maybe if Discord had a higher bitrate, we could have outrun those guys.
I mean, it looks good, but the frame rate is just terrible.
Speaking of terrible, suffocating in the middle of space, not great.
Not ideal. Hell of a way to go.
Hell of a way to start a game, too.
Yeah.
How would you like, you touch down, and like, you immediately start with pulling off your mask and it's Raiden?
Yes.
Mass Effect 2, everybody.
Roll credits.
Just start with the same, like, guitar for M4 Part 2. Also, this game has take a look at this and tell me what you think by the end of it.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as
That
planned.
audio has been glitched literally since it released on 360. Like, the echo on Shepard has been recovered. It's always been the weirdest thing to me. It doesn't finish. And the rest of it is like, man, look at this. I hate to make another Fight Club reference, but it's like the opening of every 2000s David Fincher thing. It's like this.
Like, hey, did you know Human Body?
It's a little bit of X-Men. It's a little bit of that Spider-Man intro where you're like zooming in on the webs. Yeah, well, here we are. A slab of meat upon a table. We look pretty good.
Yeah?
I'll accept,
No complaints.
I'll accept that. Imported face.
Although I think the hairstyle could be updated, because it still just looks like the one from Mass Effect 1 for worse.
Yes, I agree.
I would change it.
I believe we will have an opportunity to change. Now, last time we were an engineer. We're not going to do that again. I'll say this. All of the classes in this game feel a hell of a lot better. Just in general, combat is a greater way to go. We're going to go for an infiltrator, because infiltrators are very fun to play, and also, depending on how you build them out, can be kind of broken. And I personally enjoy playing as that. Okay, actually, let's go back for a second here. Let's do a custom appearance, because what we did before was we just had her initial face, so we didn't actually make any changes there. We just changed her hair and makeup. So
well, hold on.
Yeah.
If you go back, I think the face actually does change, because the default for this game is different.
It's a little bit, but we stuck pretty damn close, right? Well, here, okay, let's take a look again. No, it's the same face.
Maybe I'm just full of shit.
It's the same face, it's different eyebrows.
Yeah, I could swear like the jawline changed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I will say, there is some weird stuff with FemShep in these games, in that sometimes, particularly in Mass Effect 3, of course. Oh god, what did I do? Reset. Particularly in Mass Effect 3, they didn't do a very good job with like translating the look of her from one game to the next. And that game is the one where it stands out the most. But for Mass Effect 2, in general, like it looks pretty good. I like the idea. We've been out for a while. Our hair has grown out a little bit. It's still
okay.
It's got that like kind of severe personality to it, but it's not crazy. Let's see, which one was our eyebrow? Our eyebrows were like squared and pretty thin. So this one, I think it might have been that one.
I think it's that one.
Okay. Yeah, we're probably good here. And then I think we added some eyeshadow, right? Something like that.
It's been too long.
Also,
but
welcome.
it would have been black, knowing us.
Yes. Welcome, Pigeon. Good to have you. Welcome to Mass Effect 2. We are continuing onward with our wonderful trek through space. Yeah, we're good. These are the changes that I want. Here's a fun fact about these loading screens. These are not indicative of actual loading times. They just play out their animations in their entirety, but like even when you like when you play it on like an SSD and you blow up your
God, Miranda, I think she's waking up.
Hi, Steve Bloom. You like blow past everything, those still stay the same.
Watson, she's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart
From
rate
one
dropping.
space cowboy to
Stats
another.
falling back into normal range. It's too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
So that opening cutscene, does that remind you of anything in particular?
Wake up, Commander.
Yes.
Because
But I can't place it.
Ooh, we got scarred up a little bit.
A little bit.
So this game coming out when it did, it reminds me very, very much of the beginning of Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yeah.
It's like you get thrown through a glass wall and you have this like kind of techno trance remix type music going on, and at the same time you have I'm talking about Deus Ex, Miranda.
Thermal clip. It's a med bay. Well, keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal
Yvonne
clip for
Strahovski's
your
gonna keep
pistol.
talking. But yes, you will probably be able to tell really quickly. This game plays really well, which is wonderful because that first Mass Effect super did not.
Keep moving. We need to get to...
It is very fast, very punchy, and also this menu even way more readable than it was the first time around. The one thing that I do not like is I'm gonna take cover over here.
Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
The one thing that I don't like is that the PC version has sprint, use, and take cover all on space.
That's
So-
atrocious.
It's really, really bad. There are mods that allow you to, of course, like play with the controller and the gamepad and put that back in. But even if you wanted to like rebind, say sprint, if you wanted, oh no, this should be sprint, right? Because it's on shift. Well, you can't because it's 3 separate commands. So it's like there's no good option.
right way to do it. But also, shut up. You have to mod gamepad support in?
Yeah, a little bit.
What the fuck?
Also, again, very, very much Human Revolution. Remember that part when Barrett like walked through here and shot people against the glass that you couldn't? It's very much.
Yeah.
Two of my favorite games play very similar to each other.
Shocker.
Big heavy ammo for big heavy guns.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
And you can see here.
At least they give you some cooler guns.
They do. You can all. God damn it. You can see it every time that I pull this out too. she slows down because the weapon it weighs that much. Which helps. It's kind of it's a little thing that goes a long way just in terms of making it feel super satisfying.
Engaged. Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Some sort of horrible Frankenstein awful nonsense is going on to bring me back here.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
I'm kind of surprised that you can read these. That's like surprisingly high quality, those textures. I never thought to, because you couldn't read it on like a standard definition TV. Ooh, no. If only there was something I could have done.
Oh no.
Oh, hello.
Allied force casualties. You're done! Requesting assistance. Tag! Excuse me, that is better.
Who are you, dude?
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Wait. Before you start.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Where are we?
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't
Back
say much
once
more than
again.
that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action.
Also,
The whole
literally
galaxy thinks you're
dead.
And if we don't get to those shuttles,
Literally dead.
they'll be right.
What
Were
about
there
my
any other
crew?
survivors
What
from
about my
the
cool
Normandy?
characters?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips.
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, so you're like Caden, but slightly less annoying. Got it. Yeah. So right away, this feels a lot better. Here's something cool about playing an infiltrator, by the way. Our main thing, active camo. Just straight up. Combine that with your relatively, what would you call it? Like, your generous sprinting abilities, and you can very, very easily just dominate like entire combat arenas.
Alert. Forces have engaged.
And yeah, like right away, it's
Low on
quick,
thermal clips.
it's very punchy, and it feels super, super good. Let's see, pull. Where was pull? Disruptor, tactical cloak.
Lower left.
Unity.
Lower left.
Lower left. Oh, it's covered by my taskbar. Oh my god.
That's it.
One of the dangers of having to play this thing on stream.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Okay, I want to know many things. First of all, I was dead?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else,
Ugh.
they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
It's a little on the nose, Project Lazarus.
A little bit.
Oh, hold on a second here.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
And substantial amounts if Stephen Bloom is to be believed.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Okay, hold on. What about my people?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Where are they? I need them right now, actually. Also, before we go forward, you can see the disruptor ammo sticks around in cutscenes. It looks really cool.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
I kind of want to find
They were
them.
my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Yeah, about the station. What
Do
exactly
you know
is
anything
happening?
about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Tell me more about you.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Got it. One more thing.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
She
Miranda
sounded
Lawson is
famous.
the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Bad.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and find her, I
What's
guess.
the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if you...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
We should probably help him.
Let's get out of here.
The
You
last
bet.
time Stephen
We can get
Bloom was
into the
alone
service
in a
tunnels through this
situation
door.
like this, it didn't end well.
Yeah.
Oh man, this place is fucked up. Just storm on
Damn
through.
it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Very good.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get... Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Oh no, see what I tell you.
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Damn it. We can't lose another one.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first
Why don't
aid
you
station
do it?
on the wall.
Here. Let's see. Everybody heal up. Boom. Like it never happened.
Like it never happened.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Yeah, this seems
Weren't you
suspicious.
listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Look, shut up.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
They paid her too much to die in
is
the
she?
first 15 minutes.
Why haven't we heard from her?
That's right.
There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
I mean, she tried to help me.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor.
Okay, maybe not.
But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
So
we can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttle.
You can tell that they are like really proud of the fact that that they can suddenly have all of these conversation interrupts happen.
Let's get out of here.
Because it didn't work in the first game. Like, you would basically hear the disc going zit, zit, zit every time that, like, dialogue had to happen.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
And this game is, like, all over the, oh no, there are only a few.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
We did hear a little bit about Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
I'm sorry, the who?
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
You know what just happened?
You clicked out of the window?
That's right. I accidentally opened up Photoshop. I'll never work for Cerberus.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Thankfully, unlike Mass Effect 1, it does not happen much during combat and gameplay. It mostly happens during dialogue, which is, you know, one thing. Also, we've got different hacking mini games this time. Match the stuff. Where is it? There it is. And there's one more. And there we go. There are a couple of different ones. Instead of like the circular thing, they completely got rid of that and they added like 2 or 3 different variants. They're all pretty okay. They're very slight, but they're not intrusive. Oh, that's a bad sound.
Gravity's what needs mother, huh?
Also, the return of voice lines that get said like every single encounter. Oh, jeez. That's a bad corner to accidentally walk into. Ooh. Not exactly jelly on the screen.
No, it's all Lazarus scoop.
It's Mercer gel.
Little bit.
Here's the other one. It's like a memory mini game. Memory/matching mini game. There we go. Good stuff. What did we get? Money.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term...
We got fucked up. Turns out, being put on ice for a long enough period of time will just screw you up no matter who you are. That's probably where most of the money actually went, was bringing us back as we should be.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, through here.
Most of the money was probably spent like...
But you were...
Damn it!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Every time
Every time.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Well, now you can't question him.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I like you. Also, yeah, he seemed pretty...
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak
I
to
wonder
you.
who's the
You mean
renegade
the elusive
teammate.
man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
I have several questions. Where were you?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Anybody else make it?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Some might.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Jeez, it's a hell of a high price tag. Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
If I say no?
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
What about this bringing me back to life? That seems like bullshit.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Alright, I need to
I've had
go
enough of
meet
this station to
whatever
last a
kind of a
lifetime.
person could
Or
refer
two,
to
in your
himself
case.
as the elusive
Come
man.
on.
I have questions.
Probably the thing with the Lazarus Project is like, most of the money went into, okay, we need a corpse to work with, not an ice cube.
And also, like, I like the distinction of
Before
we
you
need
meet
to
with the
bring
elusive
back
man,
the
you need to
protagonist
ask a
as
few
the
questions to
protagonist.
evaluate your
That's
condition.
right.
Come on, Miranda.
It's not
more
enough to bring
tests?
them back to
Shepard took down
like
those mechs without
functioning
any
order.
trouble.
We
It
need
has
to
to be
bring
good
them
enough.
back with their
It's been
own
2 years since
personality.
the attack. The
Because
elusive man needs to know that Shepard's
whatever-
personality and memories are intact.
Whatever it
Ask
is
the
that
questions.
they did, nobody else can do.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days.
Jesus.
And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid. Raised mostly on one ship or another.
It's
You
true.
enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Did what I had
Excuse
to do.
me for 1 minute.
No, go for it. We're mostly just recapping Mass Effect 1 here.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters.
Damn straight.
Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Honestly, none of these answers are that he was annoying, but it was that or die.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team.
That's right, Caden
Without
was
him,
a
I couldn't
hero.
stop Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
It was
Shepard,
pretty bad
think back
news.
to the Citadel, after the Alliance saved the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Oh, Anderson joined the council 100%.
Humanity was offered a spot on the council. I recommended Captain Anderson for the position.
No way we were
Yes,
going to give
Captain
Udina
Anderson
that honor.
is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
What
Come
tests
on,
could we
Miranda.
possibly run
Enough
in
with
this
the
shuttle?
quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right.
That's right. It only took me like
We'll have
2
to hope
minutes
the
to
elusive
figure
man
out where the
accepts our
lift
little
command
field
was.
test as evidence enough.
Super, super pretty vistas. Okay.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
While we're here, we're going to go ahead and customize our armor so that Bix doesn't miss out on anything in particular. This is a very, very welcome addition. So we have here a bunch of DLC armor that we're not going to use because, well, we might use parts of it if it looks nice. This is the complete edition of the game that was quite a bit more expensive than it probably should have been in 2020. But yeah, there's a ton of DLC in this game, and we only have the 2. This one with the lights is pretty alright. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Shoulders just have more lights. I kind of like the arms being the N7 arms. Those look good. Yeah, it looks like we really only have like a handful. These ones are a little too dark, I think. They don't quite. They look like the shading is just broken or something. So we'll go ahead and keep the N7. What else do we got down here? We got, okay, so this is where you really get into it, all right? How shiny do you want your armor to be? I don't know about you. Personally, I kind of want it to be really shiny. And we had... Our Shepherd has... I like the jet black. The jet black looks pretty styling. It looks like something that an infiltrator might wear. It matches our hair. Tint 2, I would say maybe be green to match our eyes. Maybe something like that. As for the pattern, I don't like the camo. I don't think the camo looks very good on us. I do like these extra little lines here. They go nicely with this green stripe down the middle. We might do something like that. Maybe something like that. These lights in the middle are a little distracting, actually. Now that we kind of have everything together all in one, let's maybe go back to seeing what the default looked like. Honestly, that looks better. The default armor looks pretty good, as it turns out. I think this will be us, at least for now. Also, there is a casual outfit, which, yeah, no, all of these are pretty good. So this one has the unfortunate, the side hip pocket things that I still think look a little strange. But you've also got your very comfy space pajamas. You've got your Star Wars Outer Rim looking character. Very much out of like KOTOR, that outfit. And then you've got kind of your this is your Star Trek commander uniform. Kind of like the KOTOR one, at least for now. Let's maybe, yeah, let's go with that. And before we head in, let's have a second to chat with our new people here.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting. I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting. I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Just stare blankly ahead. You know, Jacob, you stare too long into that thing, you're probably going to cause some damage. I'm not a doctor, but maybe don't do that. How about you, Miranda?
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. Well, nobody wants to talk to us. Unfortunately, something that I'm all too familiar with. This feeling. This horrible feeling. Let's meet this dude. Oh, neat.
Commander Shepard.
Martin Sheen.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what is that exactly?
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our
I would
place
also
in the
like to
universe
know
is
that.
more fragile than we'd like to think.
He knows about the Reapers.
That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
My scars itch a little bit, but I'm alright.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies.
Oh no.
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Okay, hold on. You are being way too forthcoming with the trust already.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
The Alliance didn't
You're
trust
unique.
us for the entire
Not just in
game.
ability or what you
The Council,
experienced,
rather.
but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
I should hope so. Otherwise, we're gonna have to kill a whole lot more of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Uh-huh.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Tell me more about... Actually, yeah, the Alliance aid. Can we go to them at all? It seems like they should be helping.
Humanity. You need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Alright. Well, what if I do believe you? What if that?
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
They didn't seem to want to talk to me a minute ago.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it.
I can appreciate that.
You'll be just fine with them. For now.
What exactly are you expecting?
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
2 years on ice. It sure seems like the Reapers have been busy in our absence.
Allegedly.
Thousands. Like, oh man. Yeah, humanity is already kind of under siege in its own way. And still, much like Mass Effect 1, nobody's doing anything about it. Okay. It doesn't want me to do anything until I go into this menu here. I'm trying very hard to talk to people, and it's not letting me do it. So, I mean, it's a similar setup to that first one, except it's a lot simpler. There's a lot... It's now 4 points instead of, like, 20 in a graph. So, I mean, that's good. I'm gonna say we probably want this to go up at least a little bit. That tactical cloak is hella good. And yeah, probably operative. That's kind of like your Spectre points from the first game, is just all in general. So, I'll take it. And I'll take the second one, even. That looks pretty solid to me. What about you, Jacob? You talk to me?
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I mean, no.
You're part of
You're
Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
I like that he's like, man, I sure don't trust Cerberus. Do you trust me? Looks down at his chest with the giant Cerberus logo. No.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Corsair?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we were part of the Alliance.
That's correct.
If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules.
Sounds a lot like the Spectres.
To sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Sounds a lot like the Spectres.
Bargain
Why
bin
did you join
Spectres.
Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders.
Same leaders, in
Cerberus
fact.
is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
All right. I can appreciate that.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Jacob seems to be... I'm going to be honest. I said before that Jacob was kind of the Caden of this game. Jacob is totally the Caden of this game. I like that he's straightforward and he's like, hey, look, I don't trust so-and-so, and I'm going to be honest about it. But he also kind of sucks. A little bit. A little bit.
Is he
The
space
elusive man is
racist?
very impressed with you.
No.
I'm eager to see if you can live up to his
I don't think
expectations
so.
on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Well, thank you. You don't sound too happy about it, but thank you.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Oh. Oh, we're not friends. Okay.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for.
Wait,
Only
what?
time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
My motivations are to not be killed by giant space squids. What are your motivations?
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
That makes him a perfect target, then.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Well, I do like mysteries.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like what?
Such as?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip.
Oh my god.
But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
It's a good thing you weren't in charge then.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
I mean, it's not gonna help if you're just outwardly being rude to me from the get-go. We do kind of have to work together.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's not what I asked.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can do it.
Also, man, the faces in this game.
Yeah?
Actually, I think it's just Miranda and Jacob that have the funny faces.
So here's the thing. I want you to keep that in mind, because it's actually really funny that you say that specifically. What I will say is that, much like Mass Effect 1, the starter human compatriots that we get kinda suck. Okay, Miranda and Jacob are better than Kaidan and Ashley. But they're also definitely the worst in the game out of all of our squad mates. And Mass Effect 2 has a lot of squad mates. Yeah, the faces in this game, they're, you know, they are better than the first game, but they're still, you know, Play-Doh a little bit. Also, keep in mind, this is the updated version. This is the fan up-resed version. Look at
it's
all
not the
this.
textures. It's not the textures that bother me.
Just the animations.
The animations and the facial structure is a bit funny.
Yeah, I will say there is reason for that. They do a much better job at making aliens than they do at making humans.
Yeah.
Which, hey, you know, if you're gonna do a space game,
We should be
it's
there
probably
shortly,
a good thing to
Shepard.
do, right?
The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Order number 1: be nicer to me, please.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second-guess you, Commander.
Miranda
if the
did.
elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well.
Oh no.
We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Look, last time we didn't save anybody. We should probably try to save someone this time.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Don't second guess me.
Nice
I
to
control
find
your
somebody.
arms.
Anything's better than another ghost town.
I don't think you guys understand what commander means.
I love the nomenclature of Ghost Town. That's one of my favorite terms.
It's really cool. How about a ghost town in space?
This game is already way prettier.
It is.
Like, just in terms of lighting and environmental effects, you can tell they went all out.
And so I'm glad that you've noticed it right away, because the art direction of 2 is by far the best in the series, and the lighting of 2 is the best in the series. Because
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
It's obviously still of its time. Like, you can tell that it's a 360 game, even with the up-res textures and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they use color, and the way that they use just, like, a general sense of grime and distortion,
Strange.
and
No bodies, no structural damage.
it all fits
No
the
signs of
tone
battle.
really well. Everything has a really good sense of texture and belonging.
Mm-hmm.
And really conveys the tone well.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Also, how do you like this? We've got Loki mechs and Fenris mechs. Okay.
Watch out for that Unreal Engine 3 developer console.
Hold on. I'm stuck.
You've got the developer console open.
Damn it. I can't see it because of the taskbar. Okay, hold on a second here. I need to maybe push this around a little bit.
Something needs to change.
Something does need to change. You would think, man, of all the things to fix that they didn't fix, right? I can't believe that this is still a problem with Mass Effect 2. How was this not fixed number 1? Okay, good. It's Tilda. For the future's sake, it's Tilda.
I mean, that's what the developer console is in like every game.
Disabled at the other colonies.
Sometimes. If it's a good game, it is. Is it still open?
No, it's not.
It's not at the bottom of the screen?
Down.
Wait. Try hitting tab?
Tab, huh?
Watch out!
Yep. That's so weird.
Have a nice trip.
That's very strange. Anyway.
Shields of fixed.
I guess it's just gonna be there for the rest of the stream. Because I don't seem to be able to turn it off.
Just don't hit tab and you'll be fine.
There we go.
See this?
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile.
Infiltrator just gets you immediately out of it.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. Because it's on the stream too. Hold on a second. I will be right back. Okay, it's fixed. Yeah. Man, okay, Windows 10. Windows 10 is a little weird. Yeah, of all... I'm actually kind of astounded that, like, the problem that we had most of all with Mass Effect 1 of, oh no, I just opened the notepad, is now going to continue, right? But in some ways... You know what? No, it's indoctrination theory. Hiding the taskbar is in fact a diversionary tactic given by the Reapers.
That's right.
To wreck our nonsense.
Going to cover.
Sure.
Stop right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle
Hey!
this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down. Shepard, is that... you're alive?
Tally, it's me. Put those guns down.
Tally, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tally, this is bullshit. Why would your own commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know, but if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I didn't really have much of a choice.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate.
It's a hell of a
attacks on human
bombshell to drop
colonies.
on your friend, also.
Could you turn your back on the Council?
You got it backwards. The Council turned its back
Okay,
on
okay,
us.
hold on.
So did the Alliance.
The Council?
Human colonies
I
are
have nothing
disappearing,
for the
and
Council.
Nobody else is doing a damn thing about
The
it.
Council sucks.
The Council is not our friend, Tally. You know this.
Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Have you found him yet? I mean, that's a stupid question. Why did he come here?
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
No, Shepard, that's
Quarians
not
can choose where they
strange.
go on pilgrimage.
We talked about
Vitor
this.
liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Yeah, we should probably team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me.
What's going on with those subtitles?
I don't know. It seems like
through the center of the colony.
it seems like it only
We'll
wants to
circle
do it
around the far
when it's
side
up
and
against
draw
something
off with the drones
particularly
to clear your
dark,
path.
maybe?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Why do you hate Cerberus so much? It sounds like a plan.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
I don't know, Shepard. Why would a
Right there.
Quarian hate a possibly terrorist organization that seems to be focused entirely on human interests?
Thanks for the warning. We'll take
It
care.
just doesn't make sense. There's a lot
in front.
of God damn it. There's a lot of that in this game of like we need to bring players up to speed. God Damn it. We need to bring players up to speed who didn't play Mass Effect 1. And ask these questions that Shepard probably should already know the answers to.
Use overload on them.
Enemy is everywhere.
You're done! What was the other one? It was enemies everywhere, and it was something else. Go, go, go!
You're done! Target You're done!
Also, unlike Mass Effect 1, where the audio ducks out every time that sound happens,
Shepard,
this time it works like it's supposed to.
On the head. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Also, these couches, I don't know about you, these look super comfy to me. Something about, like, space lounge couches. This reminds me of the Teen Titans sofa.
The seat looks shallow. Like there's not...
Like there's
like
not a lot of cushion.
Mm-hmm. Like you would be hanging off of it if you tried to sit on it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'd be laying down on that thing. I like to lay down on couches. Sitting hurts when you're as skinny as I am.
I want a couch that I can get lost in.
Could put that on a dating profile, I think. I want a couch that I can get lost in. Oh man, go to IKEA. I'm sure somebody will be very happy to hear you say that.
There we go. We are inside the loading docks.
Yeah, but I want to get lost in it like after I finish building it, not during.
They did want to get to
Fair
Vitor
enough.
Not
first.
during the process.
Squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
I don't want to
We'll
get
take cover by
lost.
the doors. Shepard, you take point.
I don't want to
You
get
got
lost like looking for the couch. I want to get lost sitting in the couch.
Mm-hmm. Henchman! Henchman! I love it!
Yeah, that's correct.
Take point, Shepard.
This seems like a way better position than there. But we gotta help Tally. We didn't get to spend all that much time with Tally in the first game. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these things are no joke. Also, that guy just
Mech's got heavy
popped
armor
into
plating.
existence.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overload will take out their shield.
Ymir! Ymir! I like the naming convention going on.
Pretty good.
Let's give him an overload, and what do you got? Give us disruptor ammo. Okay, everybody back up. Then I guess just keep melting the shields. I should get out of here.
Get out of there.
Later, suckers.
See you, chump.
That's why you play Infiltrator. Hey, Tally.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wounded, you say?
The wounded. Like that guy. I mean, that's a pretty big wound.
This might be useful.
We can
Easy
now
enough.
afford to learn more about heavy weapons.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
That seems bad.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, buddy, come on.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs.
So you can do that now. Left click for Paragon, right click for Renegade.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
Because I can turn invisible.
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Tell us what happened, man.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
Bugs.
Big bugs.
God.
Bugs with guns.
I think it's a collector.
The fuck's a collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
There's some kind of alien in the room.
Like slavers or hired mercenaries.
Is that some kind of
If they're involved
alien?
with the Reapers somehow,
Fucking
it could explain
Shepard
what happened to the
says?
colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
Jeez.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Oh god, okay. How did you get away?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
That's a good point.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Ooh.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Alright, well, giant space squids didn't work, so what if we had tiny space bugs instead?
I want to know
That's
more
right.
about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Human
Maybe the elusive
colonists,
man can
probably.
figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Thanks, buddy.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms.
He's completely
I recorded
gone.
them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray
I
us
don't
once
know.
already.
Cerberus don't seem to like other races at all.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Hey, you should join us.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together.
Shepard is
just
really
like
bad
old
at reading the
times.
room.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Alright, look, I understand. The data is what's important. I can't imagine that Vitor would actually be all that helpful, especially to Cerberus, who doesn't like Quarians.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders.
Damn
Good
right.
luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
See? You see? A little bit of diplomacy goes a long way. Just be nice to people, Miranda.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
Yeah, it turns out, huh?
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat.
Well, whose
But more
fault is
important,
that?
You confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Tell me more about this relay.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay
It's the
reacts
Space Bermuda
differently to
Triangle.
collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Okay.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
There's not a whole lot of use out of just killing somebody, I guess.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
We've heard something like this before. What aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better.
Yeah, that does sound like the
I won't wait
Council.
until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Agreed, actually.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them.
Hell yes.
Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
So, first of all, I had a good team. Where's Rex and... I mean, we saw a tally, but where's Rex and Garrus?
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Yeah, but what about Garrus? I'm pretty sure he'd help.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Awesome. Rex?
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Okay. What about Liara?
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Oh, shit. Tally?
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
What about Ashley?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Okay, suits me.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
And the second thing?
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Okay. Hey!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Hell
Believe
yes.
it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking.
Hell yes.
I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Hey, it's the Normandy SR2!
Hell yeah!
It's shinier, it's darker, it's probably faster.
It's more expensive.
It's very expensive. It's more expensive to render.
That's right.
It's a very Star Trek the Motion Picture moment, also.
Very much so.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
Oh
Guess
yeah.
We'll have to give her a name.
What about the Normandy?
Yeah, what about?
No, that sucks. I call it the Space Hawk. The SS Bootstrap. You're right, Normandy's probably better. Like it never happened.
It's a bit different, but I think it's for the better.
Oh yeah, no, it's a very cool update. Also, Jack Wall is really bringing it with the music this time around.
Yeah.
I want to point out something about the Elusive Man that I'm sure you probably noticed already. His eyes are extremely... They're very startling.
They are implants, clearly.
Clearly, but not only are they implants and like that is like that's like that in and of itself is kind of distracting. You know what's really distracting to me?
What?
They're almost exactly the Sharingan, just blue.
Just a little bit. I did notice that.
Like they don't have the little tail, but it's the same thing.
It's the same 3-circle thing.
With the circle in the middle and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that circle in the middle that eyes have.
Or sorry, the circle that goes through the middle of the other three, the concentric circle.
Yeah.
What's up, Joker?
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back. I feel a little underdressed for the occasion, actually, but this is...
A little bit.
I don't know why I'm wearing burlap and leather. I mean, I chose the outfit, but I don't know why this was a choice.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Shut up.
Shut up. You don't know
I've
shit
been
about the
looking over
Normandy.
dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring
Shut
William
up,
Solus,
Ashley!
the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Okay, that is a good point, but also...
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Oh, that's new.
The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy's system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers
Yeah, that's
of a rogue
probably for the
AI,
best.
Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Anybody else?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker
That
to
is
fly this
not
ship.
that seam on her neck is not
They're at the
clean.
stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should
like old
return to
times.
our posts.
Just
Come find
like
us
old
if you have any
times.
questions.
She sounds so mad.
Just contemptful at all times.
100%. The Normandy SR2 is a little bit brighter this time around. It's not quite the doom and gloom gothy room that I would have chosen from ME1. It's very bright and like gunmetal gray kinda.
Yeah?
You can see Cerberus was like very quick to upgrades. Cerberus was very quick to emblazon their logo all over just about everything. And one of the reasons why I chose this outfit in particular was
because it didn't have the Cerberus logo on it.
That's right. We're not a corporate shill. Maybe we're dressed in burlap, but also we kind of look like we're ready to go to a space rave, and I'm down for that.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
This seems a little too good to be true. I'm still waiting for, like, the downfall.
We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying, though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
I kind of can't... I never thought about it before, but could you imagine how miserable the pilot position must have been for the Normandy 1 if it was all just steel?
Working for the bad guys?
Oh my god.
Yes, Shepard.
Tell me about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Okay, tell me about your hacking.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can
Very
turn
much
off gravity or air.
the
I can
tech
disable
officer
weapons,
position
dragons, or
from
shields, or I can put
that
their fusion
game that
plant
we
in
played.
meltdown.
All-Star?
On the defense,
Yeah,
I
that's
manage
right.
Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
It's impressive.
I want to play
Sounds
Pulsar again. I love
useful.
that game.
It's a
Why
good
isn't
game.
there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator
I only
cannot
played it for
react
like half an
quickly
hour.
enough
It's a
to
good
change
game.
the circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Yes, you
Or
are.
it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Anything else? Seth Green is great.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my data.
Like, the character writing in this game and the dialogue has definitely taken a step
I
up.
assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Great. Wonderful.
It's good. I really like Edie. Edie's pretty cool. I'm a fan of AI characters in general. Also, Normandy SR2 seems really big. It's got the same layout as the first one, well, sort of, but there is a lot more room to walk around.
And the lighting probably makes it seem a bit more spacious.
That's true. Hello.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Let's directly,
I always have
just
time for you,
immediately
Commander.
say no to what I just said. What do you do?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Secretary, got it.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Oh, that seems way more useful.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
It's really good that you're here.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this
No.
professional, yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
How is the crew exactly? They don't seem to like me very much.
Is there anything I
I
should
wonder
know?
why.
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
What's the over-under on clicking this private terminal and just seeing DLC?
Advanced combat training. That's got to be your DLC.
I believe...
No, it's tutorial.
Yeah, I believe it's the tutorials from, like, the very beginning. Yeah, let's take a look. Yep. DLC, 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 DLC. Ooh, this one's from Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council. It's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. We will totally see that guy. Also,
how did you get this number?
Who is this? Who is this? I'm not going to read a lot of this because obviously some of this is just like, hey, here's that armor that you bought. Also, there are occasional, there are some spoilers in here, so we're not going to read those.
Normandy crash site located.
Yep, that was a DLC that was not included with the main game. But we have it. We have access to it. It's a cool story thing that we will be seeing really soon. Let's take a little look around here. Got a like a straight up like a boardroom kind of. Yeah, so Mass Effect 2 has so much DLC. It doesn't have quite as much as 3. 3 has like too much.
There's definitely an upward incline going on here.
Absolutely. Whereas 1 had like 2 pieces. This is great. This is really good. Has like 2 pieces of DLC and one of them was bad. Mass Effect 2 has like 20 pieces of DLC and half of them are great. And then the rest are like all armor. We have our own private cabin and it's awesome. I think maybe the first thing that I actually want to do, cycle through the music. Because the fucking first one is Vermeer Ride.
Of course.
And how cool is this? Imagine going to sleep looking at this. It's incredible. It's incredible. I love this place. I love it so much. You can view your achievements if you so choose. Another private terminal, which we kind of just read. And also, yeah, there's a big fish tank. You will be able to buy fish in this game. And we will. One of the most difficult things, there's nobody in the garage. Miranda, we can talk to Miranda, but Miranda doesn't seem to want to talk to us very much. Let's go back to the CIC. Normandy SR2 is awesome. It's a very cozy and very cool ship in general. And yeah, I think our map is probably going to be inundated with lots of missions.
Lots and lots of DLC.
I think...
Look at that! Look at that little Normandy flying around.
It's pretty cute.
It's pretty good.
And much like Breath of the Wild, you have just, hey, from the very beginning, this is where the end of the game will be. Just so you know. It's always going to be on your mind. We're going to Omega. Omega is probably the coolest planet in Mass Effect. Because it's not a planet, it's just a hollowed out asteroid.
That's pretty cool.
It's been turned into a giant space station full of cool, awful shit. There's a lot more, like, imagination going on with the locations that you go to in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's Blade Runner. It's Blade Runner. Remember when I said that Mass Effect 2 was, like, mostly... The tone of this game goes, like, hard space noir?
Mm-hmm.
Most of that is Omega. Come on, guys. And, yeah.
Come on.
Look at that. Look at all of those, there's like 12 open spaces for people to join us. Radical. We need more health. For sure. purchase some of that. Oh, we only have one. Okay, we'll save that, and the next one will be the cloak. What do you got, Jacob? These are all pretty good. Survivability, probably where the game disagrees. What about you? What about you, Miranda? No. Okay. All good.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who
Damn, you're ugly.
Of course.
We didn't see these guys in Mass Effect 1.
Terminus systems. You're not as
The
subtle as you
Batarians.
think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Oh, we're going to
Talk to your
Afterlife,
boss
huh?
when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better
Yeah.
get ready. No
Yep.
one keeps Arya
It's so
waiting.
cheesy.
Afterlife now.
It's so cheesy.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also
good.
accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Right. Okay. What's going on over here?
Please. Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Okay, so this is a DLC guy. He was not in the game originally. You had to buy him after the fact, which is why showing up on Omega, he's just here the first time. Coming back to it now, this feels like really abrupt, but that's why he's just kind of here with very little pomp and circumstance.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Oh, you're just a straight up merc.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
You sound famous too.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
So I've heard. Why don't you come on board?
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
So...
That's what they tell me.
CRPGs have a long history of...
I assume the
like,
elusive man
the
told you
token
about our
evil
arrangement.
dude.
No. I guess
That's
he decided
that's
to leave
that's
that
basically
information out of
Zaid.
the dossier.
Good thing I asked.
He's
Picked up
not
a mission a little while back, just
evil,
before I signed on
but
with
he's
Cerberus.
he is pretty far
Yeah,
in the
Commander
renegade
Vito's San
category.
Diego. He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
All right, I got stuff to do first.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
All right.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Oh, okay. So the structure of Mass Effect 2, this is a good point to bring it up, is all about building up your team one member at a time. And here on Omega, we have no less than 3 people to bring in, and Zaid is one of them. The other 2 we'll find out about in due course. But I was not kidding when I said that this place is Blade Runner.
This place is Blade Runner as shit.
Like this is bad Blade Runner. This is the area of Blade Runner that doesn't get the fan art, right?
This is like the part of the Fifth Element that's below the cloud line.
Yes.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
And the techno is just blaring through the walls.
Mm-hmm.
This is my kind of a place.
Come on.
Don't I know it?
Ari's expecting me.
Ari's expecting you.
Shit. Omega's so fucking cool. Every time I come back to Omega, I miss it. Like, you remember the shitty little nightclub that we went to in the wards of the Citadel?
Yeah.
And it's like suddenly here is Mass Effect 2's version of the same concept. And it's just like this massive. It's just the same thing, but on such a bigger and grimier scale.
You might even say that it's super grody to the max.
Yeah, it makes one want to gag oneself with a spoon.
That's right.
Still nobody wants to talk to us. I saved the galaxy, man. The music here also very much copyrighted.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
She sounds expensive too.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Yeah?
Don't fuck with Arya.
Noted.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around. And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
Here you get to see how uncomfortable these couches actually are.
So, what can I do for you?
Hey, so how about this Archangel I keep hearing about?
I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too? Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for. Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel.
I love how
That's
Arya is
assuming
just
you can
not
get to
having
him.
it.
He's in a bit of trouble right now. What kind of trouble? The local merc groups have joined forces to
She's
take him
all
down.
business, no
They've got him
banter.
cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're
I've
using
got
a
some
private
ideas
room
here.
for recruiting.
Yeah?
Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Tell me, what kind of opposition exactly?
Which merc groups are after Archangel? Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
And what about you?
Do you hate Archangel? I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Well, okay then.
I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Yeah, also, this Solarian?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him? The Solarian Doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always
Plague,
liked
you
Warren.
say?
He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Oh man, yeah, Omega's big on the plague. Sorry everybody watching not in the future.
What can you tell me about him? Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
So, before we go any further, there are two things that I wanna say about this. One, do you know who that is that's talking to us?
No.
That is Carrie Ann Moss. She probably better known as, among other things, Trinity from The Matrix. She is very expensive. Also, when we walked in, I forget his name, but the dude who plays Zaid, I believe, is also a famous dude from Battlestar Galactica. Like, they're really going all in on the celebrity cast.
The ensemble cast.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
So you must know what's what on Omega. Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
What about, I mean, you don't seem to like me either.
One scan and we're
Nobody
straight
seems to like me.
People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything.
That's interesting.
Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
I really like Arya. Arya is a very fun character to interact with because she's like, no, shut up. I've got my own thing to deal with. I really don't have time.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Jeez, man.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sort of.
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer.
This is quite the spiel. How many people have been running into this?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse.
Seems like an awful lot of effort to go through for one guy.
Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
Oh, jeez.
So we're just fodder
Cannon
for his
fodder.
bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign
Yeah,
up.
100%.
But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
This seems like a massive operation. Like, can you imagine having 3, like, local gangs team up for any reason?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's
Full-blown
base of
crime
operations.
syndicates, even.
He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
Oh, come on.
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew
Oh,
up on
come
a ranch.
on.
I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use
Shut
it.
up. Go home.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Your hands are trembling. The first time you ever pointed a gun at someone?
Alright, we gotta go find this Archangel dude. If he's like a big enough problem to cause this scale of disruption, we need him on our team.
It's quite a lot of disruption.
It is. And we did just save a little kid's life. I mean, he's like 20 something, but he's a little kid. We saved him. That's the important part.
You're going to recruit Space Batman.
Yes, exactly. If this is Space Gotham, that's Space Batman. I'm glad that you picked up on it because I didn't want to say it.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
And again, like, the casual nature with just how fast everybody's getting you through this process, how many people have just gone through the grinder?
Many. Numerous.
We're gonna take Zaid, and we're gonna take Miranda, because this seems like a morally dubious planet. I kind of want my squad mates to come with me and not question my every move. Caden. Alright, let's go.
Look at that space car.
It's a cool
It's about
space
time
car.
they
It's a
send me
space
someone who looks
convertible.
like they can actually fight.
With suicide
They tell you what
doors,
we're up
even.
against?
Space
Recruiter was a
suicide
little
doors.
vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting
Great.
tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy, so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade.
Okay, I see.
Talk to
Yeah,
Sergeant
alright, I
Kafka.
understand.
He'll tell you when to go in.
Tell me a little bit about this bridge.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging.
You gotta
but it's
run,
taking too
like,
long.
as fast as you
If
can,
they
and
get
then
the
duck
gunship
over to the
flying
right
again,
before the
that'll
dragon
help.
hits you.
But I'm hoping the infiltration
That's right.
team will finish the job and we can all go home.
Gunship?
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Hindy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but
Holy
he just
shit.
let it hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to
A
sneak a few
gunship?
men into his hideout before he took it down.
What's a
but they're
Russian
stuck
gunship?
there.
Dude?
We need to
I
keep
gotta stop.
Archangel focused on
Metal
the
Gear
bridge
is on my
so
mind.
he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the others have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Kafka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Boulevard is a really cool word that's
It's
too
gonna be
cool
easy.
to just mean
Out's
street.
gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
I always thought that, like, this is a dumb thing to just pick up on, I guess, but the names of, like, Boulevard and Thoroughfare are awesome and should be things
we're
used
going
for
with the
things that are
Mercs.
not streets. You know what I mean?
I like Thoroughfare a hell of a lot more.
I really like Thoroughfare, and it's never used.
As the first wave
Nobody
goes
ever
in,
says
the
Thoroughfare.
infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of the organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two. Well, that's probably not good.
I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next. Do you need something?
Who are you?
You lead the Eclipse? You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Oh, jeez. Talked about contempt.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
I appreciate characters that are all business, even if they're rude to me.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Nah, I'm good.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Do you guys actually drink coffee? Or do you drink, like, space coffee?
You would drink space coffee. I know you would.
Absolutely. It would probably kill me, and I'd still do it.
Do it 9 times.
Just look at a cup of coffee and be like, this is... It's green. Okay, we should hack. We should do a little bit of hacking. Hacking is a good idea. If you can ever hack, you should take the opportunity to hack. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you shouldn't hack.
Gotta drink all the booze and hack all the things.
That was actually a lot of money. I'll take it. Oh, okay, well, here's another hack. Drink all the booze, hack all the things. Backdoor the firmware on everything we bring. Here we go. Man, Watch Dogs 2 was so good. The rest of Watch Dogs did not live up to Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah.
I still want to play 3 because it seems like such a mess.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Ooh, I guess we'll find out about that later. Yeah, 3 is such a weird thing, but like 2 was, for me, the realization of what that could have been, right?
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
Who are you?
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
Are you named Garm because somebody wrote harm and then just changed one letter over on the script because they were running out of time? That's my question.
Must have been.
That's my
When
question.
did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says
Also,
the
look at
Suns
that
have a
fucking
plan,
guy.
And they don't want us getting
Oh
in
yeah,
their
he's
way.
new. That's a
We're
Vorsha.
supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
What about
the
Blood
mech.
Pack? Yeah. Yeah, no. You go ahead. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that works
Why
out
are
for
the
you.
Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
Seems that way.
I'm guessing Archangel
Seems
mostly
that
just
way.
hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
How'd that go?
I should get going.
About time.
Yeah. This dude just looks like... This dude looks like a nightmare.
Leave us alone!
He's like a Doom 3 imp, almost.
Kinda, yeah. There's a lot of options here. A lot of options. Oh, shit!
Time to hack.
Unauthorized access.
How could you do this?
I don't know. It's a good thing everybody speaks Galactic Basic, or otherwise this would be nonsense. Maybe it just appears differently based on who's reading it.
Yeah, like you've got your Babelfish.
Exactly.
Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
What's your problem?
You. Get this scum out of my face.
That's good.
What's eating your ass?
Zaid.
You know this asshole, Zaid?
We worked together once.
Since when do you work for so little?
I've actually never seen this conversation.
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaid, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Like that.
Good thing you know.
Oh no!
Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust
My
anyone
forehead
outside
is
of
far
himself.
too big for the camera.
What can I do for you?
Oh god, you can step away from the camera. Did nobody learn?
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions.
Her facial animations are
Tarek
very
can be
off.
quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting
It's like her
is? Will
hair
this
is just
shipment
kind of
suddenly
like a
disappear?
helmet.
How many men
It's
will
like a
we lose?
3D printed helmet.
Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
I should go.
Get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Okay, okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Ooh, I'll take it. Did I miss something in here? I don't think so. No, Archangel's just really, really good.
He's Space Batman. Of course he's that good.
It only takes one.
Kafka?
Sorry. I'm late for my audition for Grease. Space Grease.
That's right.
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kinda stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Tell me about this gunship. Line.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Are you a mechanic?
Why are you coordinating
you a
the attack
hacker?
and fixing gunships?
I'm in
Are
the
you a
infiltration group.
mechanic?
Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers.
Oh
and
god,
make
I
sure the
forgot about
gunship's
Are
ready
You
to
a
go if
Hacker?
we need her.
Okay, okay. What's the plan, actually?
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Are you coming?
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of... Check. Bravo team, go, go, go!
God, that guy looks so weird. He looks like Reggie. He looks like Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Quite a surprise with
Yeah?
him.
It's the jaw.
No more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
What if I did this? How about this?
You're working too hard.
Ooh. It's a good thing nobody's gonna come in here to look at that.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
You guys are so screwed. They're already like half dead.
Surprise of our own. Enemies in front.
And this is as far as it lasts. Just immediately start going in.
The jig is up.
She's with Archangel.
I'm with me. Archangel may or may not be with me. I don't know yet. They might not be all that happy about us working with terrorists.
I've got a good feeling.
I feel like there's always... Ooh, boost mods. Where did I see boost mods? Oh, I need those boost mods. I feel like there's a really big hurdle to come across every time that we deal with this. Is like, whoever we try and bring into the party has to be okay with human supremacist terrorists. Or they have to at least be willing to look the other way.
Kill them!
Don't do
See
it.
if I'm right.
Think about your parents. Think about Martha. You're right.
Shepard.
Yeah! I knew it.
Yeah, hell yes.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too.
I'm just surprised to see you.
You and me both. Still, it's good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
Well, you're not on your own anymore.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not
straight up. He's a vigilante. He's a space Batman.
Yeah.
Point my gun and shit.
He's 100% Space Batman.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me.
It's so good to have you back, Garrus.
Really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds.
No, but did you call yourself Archangel?
I don't mind it, but please. It's, just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we had to talk about those mods. We're gonna talk about those mods.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
Let's do it.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you
It's a little
changed.
It's a little bit more intense than I was going for, but yeah, okay.
Speaking of things that are a bit intense, that suit is a bit much.
Looks like they know their infiltration team failed.
Which one? Ours or her or his?
Scouts.
Yeah, Garrus.
Eclipse, I think.
It's a little bit. It's big.
I want to wear a mixing bowl around my neck.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
It's like a bomb suit.
Kinda.
Ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best.
Conversation
Just like old
room.
times,
Got
Shepard.
That's right.
Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
Okay. Time to bring out the slightly larger than other gun. think we can probably just get them all in one. No piercing damage. At least not for this one. I think some of them do. Also, there's a very big helmet. The Solarians in their armor look like Cryptosporidian.
Little bit. They've got like that Area 51 Grays kind of look.
A little bit.
Snipers.
Also, every time that we zoom in, gameplay slows down just a little bit.
And audio goes with it.
That's right. Oh no, we're still zoomed in. This port is not perfect, as it turns out.
Never saw me coming.
Garrus is really loving it. He's super into the kill.
There we go.
Which makes sense considering where we last left off with him, I guess. Yeah, they just
He's just so into being Space Batman.
This is what he was always meant to be.
That's right.
Nice shot.
Oh, this isn't gonna do me any good at range. I gotta probably stick with the pistol. Stick with the prod. You're police, after all. Look at all that ammo on the ground.
The guns in this game look way cooler than in the first game, that's for sure.
They certainly feel way cooler. Also, every time one of these guys dies, they just start, like, softly belching into the microphone. Exactly.
Nice.
They just keep coming. I need more ammunition.
Right there.
I need as many ammunitions as I can possibly get.
You got those Vindicator battle rifles.
That's right. I feel like there's an alternate universe where Garrus, instead of being called Archangel, could have been called Vindicator, and BioWare was like, we need to bring it back a little bit. We need to make him seem like maybe not a bloodthirsty maniac. Oh my god, shut up!
I've lost shields.
I will spare you the discomfort, but I'll have you know that I can make some pretty horrible Velociraptor noises.
It's good. Clever girl. I want to go invisible.
Lost my target.
While we're talking about active camouflage, actually, I'll wait. I'll wait until this is done.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Bring in the mech.
Oh yeah, the mech.
Oh, sure looks like somebody broke it.
Sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Eventually, I believe eventually you have to destroy the mech also, so it's a good idea to chip it down at least a little bit. Because it still just mows people down. You don't really have too much to worry about. Just kind of let him take care of all of that. All of that nonsense. In fact, while that's happening, why don't I go ahead and steal as much of this ammunition as I can?
See the blast zone.
Infiltrator's so good. Infiltrator in 3 is also even more broken somehow. To the point that we actually have a like a sniper rifle specific to the DLC that's like fires 3 shots in 1 round, and it's a complete cannon. Pick up some more ammo while we have a chance.
Looks like that's all of them.
So satisfying.
Come find me before they regroup.
Just click, click, click.
Fucking love picking up items in games.
I love picking up more items in one place than I should be able to. That's what I like. I would love to live in one of these, like, space apartments.
Yeah.
Something about Mass Effect's just civilian sector design is super cool. It's very clean in a way that I like. Even this place is it's grimy, but it's clean design.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely
It was
touched
clean
me.
at one
And
point.
we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Tell me about Jareth.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got blood-packing blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Probably that.
What the hell was that?
What they were waiting for, probably.
They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
You need help?
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Take Zaid.
Zaid, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down.
Down.
The basement door is on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
All right. Well, Miranda, let's storm the. Let's have fun storming the castle.
That's right.
Or defending the castle from being stormed?
Storming the castle stormers.
Yes.
To stop them from storming the castle.
We are the storm shutters.
The storm that will storm the storm, and then they kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, that's how you stop a storm. It's like fire. You wanna
Exactly
choke out
like
a fire. You just start a second fire.
Commencing shutdown.
Kurgan charging!
Kill the Krogan first and foremost.
Shutter secured.
There we go.
There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast.
It is like a storm shutter kind of. Oh, this one. This is a good combat zone. Shit.
Good old combat.
Indeed. This game has good combat. It's very clear that this was like the first thing that they worked on. Like you can always tell in a game what the first level is that they made. And in Mass Effect 2's case, it's like, what was the first thing that they changed? And it's like, oh, they spent all of the time on combat, for sure.
Because there's so much combat, and it used to not be very good.
If Mass Effect 2 had... Mass Effect 2 is very much a ramp up from just the amount of action alone. If it was the same combat as 1, this would be a terrible video game. I need to be invisible. That's what I need. I need healing.
I got it.
There is a very good health sound in Jade Empire, which I look forward to playing that game because you have a heal button that like takes your magic, what is essentially your magic meter,
No
and
shields.
just converts it into healing. And whenever you do it, your character just goes, "Ah, I'm healed."
Get that shutter closed. We can't fight them on two fronts.
It's very silly.
Commencing shutdown.
So hell no. You stay back there.
Shutter secured.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
The Vorcha are like straight up nightmare creatures.
They're pretty cool.
So all you gotta do is look at their
Taking
teeth.
some fire, Shepard. Time to get those damn shutters open.
Their teeth are scarier than like shark teeth.
We can't fight them in two places at once. Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Where's that third shutter? Oh, third shutter is probably the other direction. That's right. Thought we only had to deal with two. Was wrong. How wrong I was.
How could you be such a fool?
I ask myself the same question every day. Just the ability to shoot with a crosshair and the gun bullets go where you say they go. It's like, wow, what a concept.
Here we go.
Instead of having to spec into marksman.
Right. Or to like you have to train in shotgun to be able to aim with a shotgun, which okay, on one hand I get what they're going for, but on the other hand, like how did Shepard get to be a Spectre without knowing how to fucking shoot a shotgun? Oh god, hold on. Oh shit. Explosions are happening. Let's try that one more time. But that was fair. I shouldn't have jumped in quite so quickly. The Vorcha also have this like very Saturday morning cartoon villain voice that I like a whole lot.
And it's like, no wonder the first ones that you see are criminals, because anytime you see something like that, a normal person would be like, oh my god. So they have to turn to a life of crime.
Could you imagine walking up to a Vorcha in this game, and it's like, what would you like to drink, human? It's like, oh god.
Let me tell you about our specials.
And then it grins with those horrible teeth.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
Commencing shutdown.
I also appreciate any game where it's like, oh, does the enemy have a
Pistol's not gonna cut it.
the enemy has like
Shutter
a flamethrower? You just shoot the tank on their back and they blow up.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds!
That's not good. Oh, that's better.
Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Vorcha comes to your door and he's like, here's the pizza you ordered.
Watch out.
Have you heard the good news, human?
Here we go.
Get ready for close combat.
Nice. Here we go.
Man, you know me. You know I'm always a big fan of auto pistols.
That one hit.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty good one.
Well, this is an SMG, I think.
Well, it's an auto pistol.
It's just a very fast pistol. Just like a sniper rifle is an extremely accurate rocket launcher. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Garrus. We're here. We're here for you. Let me maybe take a smoke break. Where is I was gonna say where's Ashley? Where is Miranda?
Who cares where Ashley is?
That's right, nobody can figure it out. Surprisingly well classified, apparently.
I'll tell you right now, for a long time, I thought that Ashley and Miranda were the same character.
Really?
And then we get to Mass Effect 2, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're different.
They're very different. Miranda is a much better character than Ashley. I will say that. Hey man, that was rough.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better.
Yeah, that's a...
He was one tough son of a bitch.
That's an entire gang.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but
anyway.
I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
They're very, very proud of their interruption tech working this time.
They fixed it.
They're very, very proud of their gunship.
They're offloading troops.
What's a space gunship doing here?
First shot!
Thanks, Miranda. Miranda briefly had a second bout of puberty. Very, very briefly, but very, very intensely. Everybody's just doping up.
That dude's got cool armor.
Yeah.
Because it's like... He's got shields, but the shields are like holographic armor.
Yeah, that shows up. That starts happening in this one. I don't think that happens in 1. But that is very much a thing that Mass Effect does. Like that, and the way the disruptor ammo is displayed on the gun right now. I'm a big fan of Mass Effect's uses of holograms.
They've reached the rear stairs.
Not a problem. Anybody else?
Now let's finish you off!
It's a very cool little design thing. It also, if they're biotic shields, they're blue, and if they're tech shields, they're yellow. So it's
shouldn't that be backwards?
It might be backwards. No, biotics.
Because when you think of biotics, you think of them like using the Omni tool because it's their end.
Whenever I think about it, I think of techs as the amp because the techs are usually using the amp to work on something, whereas biotics will often be like, I'm going to cover myself in blue aura and shoot a blue ball at you.
Yeah, okay.
Enemies in front.
Much easier to take this out since you stabbed that guy in the back.
He didn't get to fix it completely.
Nope. Never will. Nice shot! Garrus?
Good job. Ooh.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker,
no.
make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make
Oh, that looks bad.
It sounds bad. Mission complete. Yeah, no, Garrus is great. Garrus gets better every game. Omega is so cool. Garrus is so cool. This game is really good. I really like Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 is much better. Just the pacing.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard.
Oh, you look like a
Tough
badass.
son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
They did what they could, but you're gonna have some scars. I'm sorry.
Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan.
That's right. Get out of here, Jacob. I gotta talk to a way cooler character than you.
Frankly, I'm more worried.
Gotta talk to a fucking OG.
Bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
Cerberus is bad. You're correct.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust on my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell too.
Also, makes his big bomb collar a little bit more like reasonable
Settle in
now.
and see what I can do with the 4
Yeah,
batteries.
it's cooler because it's broken.
That's right. It's even broken in the back.
The elusive man is like, some people say I do things that are not correct to do. I do not believe in such talk as this. I am nice man with happy feelings
Commander, you've
all
received
of the
messages inside
time.
the terminal.
Then he takes a drag from his cigar.
It's right.
Alright, we gotta go back. We gotta go back to Omega. Also, why did we leave Omega? I didn't tell you to leave Omega. Who's the captain here? I mean the commander. It's me, apparently. I'm the commander. You're the commander. Everyone in the audience is a commander. The only person who's not a commander is anyone in this game that's not me. Well, come on in, Garrus. So, like, the last time that we saw Garrus also, he was very, we need more health. The last time that we saw Garrus in Mass Effect 1, he was still kind of trying to find himself. And it's interesting that, like, we left off with him kind of just murdering that dude in the space station, and he's like, yeah, I feel a lot better. And he didn't really have a second... He didn't really have a second opinion on it. And now it's like, no, he's found his place in the world, and his place is basically the same place as before, except way more aggressive. He's not
Problems
fucking
get
around.
solved when you murder people.
Oh, speaking of, we should probably tell Arya that we found that data pad about people trying to, like, usurp her or whatever.
Let me in.
I also want to hear the trance techno music again.
I know you do.
I don't care.
I know you do.
I don't care that it's going to get us in trouble. They shouldn't have put it in the game if they didn't want me to listen to it. That's my stance. Also, I believe the person who composed this is dead. Rest in peace. It's also, it appears in Need for Speed. It's a shared track because EA owns the rights.
What do you need?
Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Look at this data pad. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Would someone like to tell me how
Dropped a
this
die just
information
now.
slipped
Rolled a
out?
5. Thought you might want to know that.
That's pretty good.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like
Not
I'll have
quite
to do
a
little
6,
cleaning in
not
my
quite a
organization.
1.
Well, that depends on how many sides your die has, right?
6.
I'm looking for Morden Solus.
Okay. Oh, we already know where to find
Morden.
Morden.
I always liked
Oh,
Morden.
there we go. Just rolled a 6.
If you really... Thanks for the information.
Good job. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you got a 6-sided die, that's great. If you got a 12-sided die, that's less great. If you got a 20-sided die, 6 is not great.
6 leaves a lot to be desired.
Unlike 3, 6 is not a magic number.
Come on, let me in.
Unicom. That sounds evil.
Evil as shit.
speaking about evil as shit, let's go to the marketplace. Jeez.
End is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity.
True.
You are a blight. You. And you, human. And you.
This guy's got some good points. I can't argue that humans are a blight on society.
Complaining is pointless, human.
Oh,
There's a plague.
there it goes again.
It's in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
We can't go in?
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep
a little surprised that Arya cares.
Leaving the quarantine zone.
Well, actually, no, I'm not.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums.
No, that makes perfect sense.
I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in.
That's a good take.
Looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
I appreciate that.
Quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
Yeah, that's a good point. You should go.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the
Especially
plague.
considering you've
It's your
still got
call,
like an
sugar.
open wound on your
If you need
face.
me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Yeah.
Listen, Garrus, I'm telling you, you have to wear a mask in the store. You have to. I don't care if you think that it's a cough. Go back to the ship. Ashley is immune. I mean, God damn it, Miranda is immune.
Now I've got you doing it.
I know. I've played these games so many times, I can't fucking remember that she's not Ashley. Level up.
They're basically the same person.
Eh.
They're basically the same person.
Okay, I'll say this. Miranda is not racist. Ashley is racist. Miranda maybe works for an implicitly racist organization, but she's not racist.
But she's an enabler.
She is an enabler.
You're cleared to come in.
She's also got some more interesting stuff going on than Ashley did. Ashley was like, I'm racist because that's what I grew up with in the military. Also, I like poetry. Okay. You seem like you suck.
Good luck in there.
You seem like somebody I don't want to have a conversation with. Hey guys.
You've been spotted.
What's going on in this thread? Let me just go ahead and do one of these.
Grabbing cover! There's the target!
Whoop. Can't quite get an angle. Nope. Okay. Didn't matter.
At its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Jeez.
Gotcha.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come
I'm
to
not
steal
a
my
looter.
possessions.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey,
Stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
I need information.
Told you. I'm looking for somebody. Would you rather I let you choke on your own blood?
I suppose not. What do you wish to know?
I will send somebody to help you, but first, what about Morden?
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
Dangerous?
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down.
Holy shit.
He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Okay. Morden sounds severe.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die.
What's with this Final Fantasy dialogue?
I don't know.
Pray return to the waking sands.
Later, dude.
Go.
Goodbye, human.
He's like, oh yeah, no, Morden's fucked up. He just kills people and displays their bodies as a warning. Also, you ever heard about Robert Frost? Let me tell you all about Robert Frost. Oh, God. So this is a weird, way for them to do this, but what would you assume the button is to select one of these?
Spacebar?
It's fucking spacebar.
I don't know. I think that makes sense.
It's just a... I wish that it was either... I wish that it was spacebar, but I also wish that you had the option to click or, like, press any other button, too. Because spacebar...
For one, I like to be able to navigate interfaces without taking my hands off the movement keys.
That's fair. I think for me, it's just like spacebar is already 3 other functions, which is 3. There's 2 too many.
Well, now it's just all of the functions because it's a console port.
That's right.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
I think I know that voice.
2 days in.
Possibly, yeah.
Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Danis isn't doing too good.
He's clearly like a legit voice actor.
Yeah, totally.
Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
Danis died last night. He's still talking to me though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Oh. Oh, this is actually, this is... Like, you can read Zakara Ward there. You can read...
It's space words.
Yeah. It's also very subtly off of the... It's a holographic interface.
Yeah.
But you don't know unless you get right up close to it. What else we got?
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do.
Guess that's it. Alright. Onwards and upwards.
That's right.
Or onwards and downwards, I guess.
Offwards and downwards.
Zaid, fall in. See. This one. It's like a Peace Walker sign. And the link node. There we go. Open up! I'm a Spectre. I'm here to maybe steal all of your stuff if it's not, like, nailed down. Like that.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Jeez. This is not a... This is a sad place. This is even worse than Novaria was.
And Novaria was pretty bad.
Also, there is something that I wanted to say about Novaria that I forgot to mention when we were playing it. Remember at the very, very beginning when we got confronted at the spaceport by those security officers? One of those actresses was Mei Ling from Metal Gear.
Oh.
And I totally forgot to mention that. She's been in, like, everything, also. I think she was also in Jade Empire, now that I think about it.
Firing now.
Hey, guys. Oh god, Steam opened itself. No wonder.
no
wonder the bitrate went down. Steam was open. Also,
bitrate go down.
Crispy. Crispy
Quite
fried.
crispy.
We can use this.
Kokomo. Kokomo Plaza. Ooh, that's pretty. Omega is the right mix of pretty to me, but actually disgusting. There we are. You enjoy that. So frantic. There's a lot more motion to the fights in this game than in Mass Effect 1. Which I enjoy.
Because this game actually controls goodly.
It does. I need to get the fuck out of here. Miranda, defend. Miranda, I need you to use defense curl. Zaid, you can use harden. I would activate Swords Dance if I could.
There we go.
Well, I suppose I kind of have a little bit of Swords Dance with the Disruption ammo. Who was shooting me from the side? I guess it was the Krogan.
Firing an impact shot.
No! Oh shit! I just opened up Internet Explorer. Damn it.
Why? How could you do this?
Okay, we're not dead. That's good. By the end of the stream, I'm gonna have opened up like every possible thing on my taskbar. Overload.
Watch the Krogan!
Buy a real max weapon.
Watch the Krogan!
Hell of a shot.
I know to watch that. Thank you. Thank you, Miranda.
It seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
Well, they won't have much turf left by the time we're done, I suppose.
They won't have much ammo either after we steal it all.
No, sir. Are we gonna just wipe out 2 gangs in like an hour? I'm down. Like, I'll do it. Oh, we must be getting close. Morden. Hey, do you guys know Morden?
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
It's very scary.
Nice.
It's so weird to me that they're called
We need all
mechs.
the help we can get.
That's not what a mech is.
Because you think of a mech as like a giant mech.
Right. Those are like drones,
Sorry, too
if
busy to
anything.
stop and chat. You should go find
Droids.
Sure.
They, you know what?
Morden saved my
They
life.
couldn't call them
I owe him
droids.
everything.
Because
Call them drones.
You could call them drones.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Malnarin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
I'm guessing you're Morden.
Professor Morden Solis?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe.
Relax, Morden.
Come on.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
A secret organization.
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me.
Morden is pretty cool.
Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
It's important, man.
Cerberus might not have the best reputation, but we need your help.
We? What is this we?
Why request Salarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors?
I would like
Interesting.
to make a
Plague
hard-line
hitting these slums
distinction
is
that we are not
Collectors one of
with
few groups with
Cerberus.
technology
We're
to design
working
it.
for
Outcomes may
them,
be
I
similar,
guess.
But must
Or,
stop
you know
plague
what I
first.
mean.
Already have a cure.
Subcontractor.
Need to distribute it at environmental control
Subcontract. We
center.
are not
Forge
with
guarding it.
Cerberus.
Need to kill them.
Just once I'd like to ask someone for help and hear them say, sure, let's go, right now. No strings attached.
Life is a negotiation. We all want. We all give to get what we want.
Oh, that's not good.
That sounded troubling.
Forja have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Forja. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Forja territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
A doctor doesn't have much chance against a Vorcha horde. You shouldn't have sent him.
Stubborn. Told him not to go. Odds of survival low. But he's smart, careful, bright future. I hope.
Alright, well, also this dude on the way in.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood.
Should probably help him out.
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Alright. Let's talk a little bit, because this is the last chance we're going to get before the stream goes down, I think. Tell me about this plague.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations.
Kind of crazy that the collectors could potentially make something like
human
that.
Genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus, testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible.
Oh, that is rough.
Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
It's the trial of the grasses, but on a glassing level.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go, too dangerous. Patients here need him, snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
What about these attacks, man?
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
That's not a big deal.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
You gotta join us.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
You seem kind of crazy. Also, thank you for the hand cannon. I'll take it. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. We're basically going to head into a very combat heavy section this next time. So probably a good idea.
A lot of that going around.
Yeah, probably a good idea to stop off where we are. But next time we will we'll get Morden on our side, and we'll figure out what's going on with the rest of this team. We'll probably also next time take a look at the Normandy crash site and kind of get our bearings as to exactly what happened in the prologue. For now, anything you want to say before we leave?
This game is more interesting to me than Teardown is.
That's right. That's probably... It is interesting that we are playing this game for 3 hours and not Teardown. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.